Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Nameless Rosen call where we can't say any names in the poem except me. Michael Rosen, would you believe? So sit back, have some popcorn, and enjoy this shitty call. I mean, no, I bet not actually. Enjoy the show. Washing up the youngest kitchen door handle. I'm the youngest kitchen door handle. My brother comes in and says, "Bed." Michael, I couldn't hear the word bed.
What are you talking about?
I couldn't hear the word bed. Teachers sometimes ask me, what's the best right food? Now here's one I suggest. Lily. Crudities and delicious ask. Here's a second one. Sign. Every Friday she would Nameless up on the blackboard. And then she'd say,
Michael, it's time for bed.
It's been brilliant.
Michael, I know you're there.
And I go, I'm not. And she says, what else? Without any explanation, stick your cock up on the wall, penis length doesn't matter, you've created an instant BJ. You can try this. You say, bitch, I'm going to space. Here's another thing. Asparagus. When we watch Naruto, it wasn't like the way you watch Naruto.
Now that we've weeded out most of the hopeless cases, 15 minutes to go. Time for the main event.
Naruto gay. Ow! That hurt! What? I say,
Quick, come on, in the water.
and I say, what do you mean?
Give us your hand, he says.
And he grabs my hand, and then my finger, ow! Telling the children that they can't breathe. Strict. You weren't allowed to in her bed. She used to stand out the front going, Jim, and we Babchak the dog. That hurt! I didn't hurt you! What? I say. That, he says. And he pulls my butt under the water and stuffs it into the egg cup. Look at that. The fuck? What's that?
Want to see me do a solar flare?
Would you believe it, the little pig? No one can catch me. I'm the speedy.
No!
With leftover blobs of old butt mustard stuck to the bottom. It's all slimy.
Oh, horrible! I was an idiot to have believed him.
Ow! Whoosh! The corner of the sheet. Sorry, parents, I can't stop myself, but it all starts when I play about with the vibrator. Ow! Oh, horrible!
This dude named Michael used to ride motorcycle, tick, tick, bigger than a tower.
Shit. One day, me and my gay lover were having sweet butt sex. Fantastic. I'm going to make an entry for the Nameless Collab starring me and my sister. But, and this is a chocolate Swiss butt, I can't tell you what her name is. So here goes. And I nibble the corner of the sheet. It seems to go on when I'm lying in bed, and I don't even know I'm doing it. I chew the corner more and more, and more sheet goes into my mouth. I'm sorry. Anyway, we decided to try something new. So I said, I want you to take the shit on my face. So he said, okay. He pushed and pushed until one sloppy piece of crap fell onto my face. Then he shat again. Oh, in the mouth. It was lovely. Hello, my sister.
I want away.
I don't care, you cunt. But it gets juicy. Nice. And soon there's a whole mouthful of shit that I'm chewing on, making sklooshy noises. Then he squeezed out one last turd. And actually, that wasn't very nice. It was then I noticed the woman opposite. She looked like she had never seen anything quite so magical in all her life. That's enough. Well, that was really fucking awful. Anyway, my brother is a really big cunt, and it's no la. I'm sorry. I can't stop myself. I clench my teeth round the sheet. I close my lips and suck into the mouth. This is nice. This is really nice. You may think I'm crappy, you may think I'm sad, you may think I'm you may think I'm mad, but hang on to your butts and listen right here. I'm gonna tell you something that'll burn your ass. A hip hop Holland. I'm giving you all the Michael Rosen windmills. As you can probably see, I'm really low on my ideas, so I'm going to go away now. See you later, bitch. Salmon. Open my lips, open my mouth, and the mouthful of sheet cools. So when I next clamp my mouth round the corner, it tastes like sheet. It tastes really horrible. I was an idiot to have believed that sheet tasted nice. Anyway, it's porn time. I asked my dad to join in with watching sex videos, but my dad says,
Now! Would you believe it, the things people do?
Dad looks fed up because he doesn't want to come. You know what I mean? I was born on the 7th of May. I remember very well that awful day. When I was 1, I was fucking your sister. When I was 2, I ate shit. When I was 3, I started getting head. When I was 4, I ate the dogs. When I was 5, I was in a band playing drums. When I was 6, I ate a bag of snatch. So then I went creepy crawly into my parents' basement to watch, and I open up the computer. Yeah, I love it. Well, look at it. Yeah. For God's sake, would you believe it, the things people do? Potatoes. My dad calls me fag bag. He calls me dopey dog shit.
Mary, I've been on a bit for 3 weeks.
And off we go. Yeah, I love and I. Oh, shit.
For God's sake! Would you believe it, the things people do? It's horrible! I'm going to punish you really bad.
Ow! Oh. Ow! People, Rats! Oh, horrible! Sometimes my mum and dad used to go out to the best prison where they used to string me up from the wall bars. Mum, I've been up here for 40 years. The Michael Rosen Nameless Collab. Oh no! And that's when we get into really big trouble. If you're saying a name in the Michael Rosen Nameless Collab, it was out Collab prison.
It was a school prison and an
Babchak would keel over and die. That's enough. Sorry. Right, now, me and my brother, we sit up in the big jet. It was our plan to go out today to London Airport. Then my brother said, I want any airport food. And we looked to see what there was. There was little pie, don't like that. There was cup roly-poly, don't like that. At school, we were doing things, you know, murderers and mad dog stuff. Wood. And there's rats! And they're nibbling my penis. My babysitter. Ha! A woman called my babysitter used to look after us sometimes. Her husband was a pedophile. And there was ice cream. I like that. There was plums, dog's dinner, cup and vanilla. I was just about to say, I'll have a cup of ice cream. But the big jet started faster than an electronic rabbit.
Our project was
Holland. There we were reading my jet, and we made and stuck blue strips of paper onto 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 blue. They were blue strips of paper, and he could with both. Fantastic. We used to rape him on the bus, and when we got our cum off him, if we were lucky, he'd come in one eye, then come in the other eye, again and again. Hey, little hamburger, you want some plums?
No!
Ah! You can't. Right, When we got there, my brother found out that there was this inspector coming to kill us. Horrible. And I dashed out faster than an electronic penis.
And suddenly one day,
our teacher said there was... And she said he wasn't going to inspect us. He was going to inspect nothing. And we were all to help her by being
really good.
And questioning all the answers. Later that day he came. There we all were, sitting in our desks, behind our rows, breathing very, very quietly. And he looked at our... really fast. Stick. Boom. Ah, that was the mistake. Slamming the door down. If you made a noise with the door, the inspector was coming to kill me. Oh no!
My name's Inspector. I'm going to kill you.
Why?
I don't know. Maybe 4 months.
Quick! Get out! Get out of here! I got up, ran out the door and got away as fast as I could. By the time we got ourselves together, the man had gone. We never saw him again. None of us ever saw our big jet ever again either. And none of us has ever seen my ice cream. And then our strips of paper. And he said, what do they eat in Holland? And I didn't put my hand up in case I said tulips, but some retard said tulips. And he said, you're wrong. I died. The moment I dread when your thumb in the air goes from being cheery to absolutely furious. A woman drinking pizza used to look after us sometimes. Horrible. It said, the shop downstairs was huge. Strips. We had a teacher who was so strict. I'm stopping the car. I am stopping the car. You what, mate? One. My brother said jug things. Fantastic. It was huge, but horrible. The Hollywood. I was drinking pizza. Everyone was looking at me. Downstairs. It was 12:30 and the Hollywood. Fantastic. Die, teacher, die. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, do you know, at the end of the day, you'd be stepping kids just to get out the room. Oh no! Whoa! We never saw him again. Asking for somewhere to get thrown out. Then I said, his lamppost. What's in there? I'm a expert at texting travel. Cod and chick, cod and chick, cod and chick, cod and chick, cod and chick. At school, we were doing a teacher transport wood. Our project was, there we were reading. Tomato to butt sex bitch. My windmill and stuck onto white strips of paper. They were canals. And we kept talking about school. In the end, I thought they grew cheese and ate kids. Then suddenly one day, our teacher, Miss Di, said there was an inspector coming. She said he was going to inspect us. And we were all to help her by being teachers and answering all the questions that he asked us. Cooking up. On Sundays, my mum and dad said, right, we've cooked the plums. You two can wash it up. And then they went off to the front room.
Ist nicht in der Bunkeranlage.
Was soll das heißen? Sie können Fegelein nicht finden.
The useless project. At school, we were doing Mum's dead and then I'd be coming in a flash. Anyway, At school, we were doing a project. You know the kind of thing. Wood. Strict. We had sex. The Michael Rosen drink. You may think I'm a terrifying creature called Brian May. You may think I'm really good. But hang on to your seats and listen right here. I'm going to tell you nothing. First there was the row about who was to wash and who was to wash. I said, "You're too slow at cooking. I have to hang about waiting for you." So I said, "You always cook. It's not fair." Cheese, cheese, cheese.
Cheese.
He says, "I'm doing plums." So that was that.
Raisins, 203.
Our project was, I don't know. I know. The Skyfoogle. And we made duck mills. I think you know what I mean. My dad calls me. When I tell fibs, my dad calls me Lollipop Lady. When I come in from playing with my clothes a bit mucked up, he calls me all slimy. When we were in this cafe on holiday and I laughed and coughed orange juice all over the floor, my dad called me rather nice. I think you know what I mean. Whoever dries has to stack the dishes, he says. One of us used to make it with the powder in plums, and he's standing there at the sink, his hands in the hydro. Me and Walter White. Me and Walter White. We sit up in bed. And hi, my name's Michael Rosen, and I help make a book called We're Going on a Bear, and it goes. The Hollywood. We went to this cafe. And I had loads to eat. I had wrap and chips. The wrap was huge. And there were hundreds of toenails. Hundreds and 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 hundreds of them. And I ate the lot. Nice. We're going far, far away. We're going to catch a big one. Now, what a beautiful day. We're scared. Oh, us. Oh no, this is horrible! Thick, oozy oil. Down the road, up to our front door. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Boom, 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 boom. Along the passage.
We're not going on a bear hunt again.
My dad is a prick. Once my brother said, "Whoa, I have nice eyes." I'm not allowed to say any names except Michael Rosen. So here goes. Once a boy called, I don't know, ask your sister. Anyway, so this boy came to school and said, "Do it."
Foreplay.
And there's the electronic rabbit. He's doing the same. Well, actually, he's trying to unlock the door.
Hello! Let us in, Michael.
Oh, horrible! So I said, "You've got shit eyes." And then he started crying again. Mum said,
That wasn't very nice.
"No name. There's a push button."
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I just wasted 10 seconds of your life.
stay there. Slouch. Conversations with some guy on the phone.
Hello. What on earth are you doing there? Didn't you get the memo?
But my dad, what does he do? He beat me with a great big stick. It was horrible. So I dashed out faster than nothing. Useless airport. Whoa. Useless airport. Once my brother said, why don't we go to an airport for your birthday treat? I was really looking forward to it. When we got there, it was useless. No.
The place is closed down, at least for a while.
Would you believe it?
Someone used one of the suits. We had a spare in the back, a yellow one. Someone used it.
And it was me. After a week or two, when I come in from playing with my car, my dad called me creepy gay kid, and I cried. Shut up. Ah, that was the mistake. Saying the name. No. Wouldn't be necessary.
I'm gonna give you next. I'll make a store. I'll go into the kitchen, go up to mum, I'll go.
And there's my brother, he's doing the same. Nice. There's my mum, she's doing the same. Nice.
The toothbrush.
Yes. 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 Yes.
I'm talking, I want complete quiet. I had hoped. But my dad, what does he do? He stuffs a great big toenail into his mouth, and then that really does it. His penis blows off. My dad fell over and died. I'm stopping right there. It's hurting. Later that day he came in, he had come. We behaved, Miss Di behaved, there we all were, sitting in our rows, behind our desks, breathing very, very quietly. And he looked at our desks, and he said, "Fuck you!" in Holland, and I didn't put my hand up in case I said tulips.